Should you buy a direct injection engine, also known as a GDI, and what to do if you already own one? Well, let's go ahead and take a closer look at these intake valves. I want to show you just how bad carbon buildup can be for a direct injection engine. And if you'll notice in some of my previous videos, we used a Lucas formula to clean these valves up pretty well. So these actually look great compared to how they were before. If you have a direct injection engine, I definitely recommend you get an old catch can. You can get one of these fairly cheap. So let's go ahead and show you just what's inside this old catch can after only 500 miles. This particular oil catch can has a magnetic drain plug. In just a moment, I'll show you guys a closer look at what actually came out of this oil catch can. This particular oil catch can also has an opening on the top, a plug that you can also take out. Now you have a sight glass so you can see how much is in it and when to drain it. And it also comes with a mounting bracket so you can mount it to the car. It's a mixture of fuel and oil vapor. That's why it has the milky color. Make sure that you clean your PCV valve. It's very important to make sure this valve isn't clogged up, because this could cause you a lot of problems in the future. And as I've shown before, I use an air oil separator, because you can also have oil come back into your intake through the air side of the PCV system. So you definitely want to make sure you guys take care of this on a direct injection engine or even a port injection engine. While the valves do remain cleaner on a port injection engine, typically it's not a guarantee. Whether you have direct injection, port injection, I recommend cleaning your intake. This will also help if you have a mass airflow sensor, but do not spray the mass airflow sensor. Spray past the mass airflow sensor if you use Lucas or seafoam. Use mass airflow sensor spray if you want to clean off your mass airflow sensor. Do it the correct way. I show this in one of my other videos. And if you'd like to know where to find this oil catch can or any of these other products that I've used, make sure you check out the description below and I'll include some more information. As always guys, thanks for watching Nate's Interactive Auto.